Ayo, Chiksua here. Today we're going to do the 7 catastrophes, and yeah, we're going to show you guys how to 2-turn every of those 3 bosses. First of all, we are going to start with the eastern one, and yeah, this is going to be our team. So this is like a full supporter team, and the main reason why it's mono green is just because we have Dunnerfallis, and yes, Dunnerfallis works here as well. So Jaden is having our damage dealer, so basically you can use a red Gotha as well, but green Gotha is obviously better because he guarantees to actually increase the stats, and yeah, you can use either attack food or crit damage food. So I myself was actually pretty impressed because Eastern, she's decreasing the damage of humans by 100%, so I didn't think that T1 is gonna work. But yeah, somehow he actually still hits very, very hard because yeah, decreasing 100% seems like in this game it's not that much. So we're going to basically buff with the golden, and yeah, T1 is almost killing, and our green Gotha is gonna seal the deal by using his pumpkin bomb. So if you're not 100% sure, or if you're unsecure, you could also use, for example, like a Dunnerfallis card, but usually you have to keep the Dunnerfallis cards, which is gonna be much better. But because here we got the Gil Thunder card, we know that the other person has the T1 card as well. But yeah, we're not gonna use the second T1 card we got, but we definitely have to use the bonk in the first phase because else we don't deal enough damage. But here, as you can see, we easily just move to transition, and we are already in phase 2, and damn, her freaking costume looks so nice. Okay, so basically the other person is just gonna use the golden card. So of course, in a normal run you would be using, if you get a T1 card, you would get, or you would use those T1 cards, especially the golden card we got. And yeah, Dunnerfallis is gonna seal the deal, and we can just use those cards, and it's more than enough to just 2-turn this boss without any RNG, without any card draw RNG, which is in my opinion the most impressive ones, because yeah, with the double golden buffs, everyone is hitting decently hard, especially Dunnerfallis. Here, as you can see, 300k, and she doesn't even have UR gear, which is the most impressive thing. Obviously, Sadia Link on T1 and Sadia Link also on Dunnerfallis are very recommended. And yeah, that is how to turn the Eastern stage super easily. Now we are coming to the Camila stage. So this is going to be the team of Jaden. So basically just a normal red demon team is gonna do totally fine. Double Despius backline is actually better, but yeah, it doesn't matter too much. So yes, Despius does stack. And we are having what I usually use in the red demon, and yeah, then we're good to go. So I would say out of all 3 disaster battles, Camila is the easiest one. So basically you can just go in full damage and you easily kill. Or if your gear is a bit weaker, for example, there is a strategy, like, if I'm not wrong, she is always increasing her attack related stats for every time you touch her. You know, she doesn't like to get touched, so she's getting angry, and you can prevent that by using enough cards. So basically, if you're going to attack 5 times in one turn, she's gonna reset those stacks, and she loses her attack related stat buff, and she doesn't hit as hard anymore. But yeah, as you can see, we overkill her with 3 cards, and we still have that 1 card open. And as I said, this is just so easy. She's squishier than a red demon, so I highly doubt that you will have a problem, especially if you have a T1 build out, or if you have any other like blue units which are strong. And as I said, Despius does stack, and I don't even have Despius or double Despius backline. So now we're just going to burn any card we want to, or we have, and I think after 3 attacks she's dead already. Yeah, it definitely looks like after 3 attacks she's already dead, and yeah, this is just too easy. But now we're coming to the, I would say, hardest disaster battle of them all. So yeah, let's jump into it. So now, as I said, we are going to show you guys how to 2-turn the hardest stage. So 2-turning this isn't easy at all. So here, as you can see, he doesn't even have proper gear. Like, his gear is a random HP defense set, which are not even upgraded. It's just, he does hit pretty decently hard, and in general, Sever cards, they do hit hard. And yeah, this is going to be our team, and afterwards we're going to show you guys a proper team as well. So it's not going to be a 2-turner anymore, but you can use that team together with any team, because you are actually able to solo it, which means if you're going to be able to actually solo it, actually we should just show you guys how to solo it at the end of the video as well. So yeah, we're just going to jump into it now. So the problem about this team is basically getting out CC'd is actually really hard to do. So you have to cheese out your units, so I would definitely not recommend you guys to do it. Also, not just that, there's also a small RNG that your Frodens, they may not die. So here, for example, okay, nice, one Froden died, but if she's not gonna single target into Froden again or AoE, okay, nice, she did the AoE, so we actually were able to get both Frodens dead. So if you're going to out CC, you can still just use the same team, but it's a 3-turner instead, but it's not that safe. So I will, as I said, show you guys another team afterwards. So here, what we're going to do is we're just going to ult, and we can just burn any cards, because yeah, as long your Sadiel ult is high enough, you're just going to one-shot, it doesn't matter at all. And yeah, so if you want to 2-turn, but it's too much RNG, I would, as I said, not recommend you guys. And the other team, you can actually run it with any other team, because you are going to be able to solo it, so that's so great. So now what we're going to do is we're going to double ult, and our Arthur, he has like completely random gear. I will actually just pop it up here. You will see, and he still hits for like 200k, which is really insane, because yeah, several cards just get increased damage, and we are easily able to 2-turn even the Valenti stage without any issue. I mean, okay, without any issue is quite a lie, because it took me like 5 tries to get this recording done, but hey, we got that right. Now we're coming to the real team, so both of us are having the same units. Theoretically, removing some gear wouldn't be that bad, but I think we are good to go, because we are actually having both the same team, so the list is not gonna be used at all, so we are good to go. The cool thing about this is, as I said, so regardless with who you are running, it doesn't matter at all, because all you need is your own ults. Actually, I think I might have the wrong positioning. So yeah, actually, Arthur should be on the left side, but it's only important when we're going to solo, as I said. So we're going to just pray that both are going to die, and actually only one of them has to die. It doesn't matter at all. If they are not going to die, it is what it is. So what we're going to do is, actually, we're just stalling a turn, so we can just burn, like, for example, yeah, we can just burn those cards, because why not, and never debuff. So don't debuff with your Arthur, because if you're going to debuff, she's gonna become tankier, and you definitely don't want that at all. So maybe actually just skipping the turns might have been a little bit better, might have saved us time, but dealing the damage isn't bad at all. And wait a second, I did a misplay. If I don't draw a Froden card, I can't draw an ult, guys. So this is quite a Pepega move I did, honestly. But yeah, I guess we just doesn't matter too much. Let's just kill, and we're good to go. So if we're going to buff, we're not able to use an ult. He doesn't have ult gauges, so it doesn't matter at all. So we're going to do this, and now I think we can attack with this to just kill. I think it should be enough, because yeah, we should be good to go. So yeah, with the buff, the AoEs are going to deal increased damage, so we are totally good to go. So definitely don't make the same mistake as me. Don't burn. Oh my godness. But yeah, it is what it is. Like, we still have the ults, right? So as you can see, like, even if we do mistakes, nothing can really happen. Like, the thing is, like, here now our Froden dies, we're actually getting ults again, and we are totally good to go. And yeah, this is how easy it is. Of course, as I said, it's not a 2-turner anymore. One thing I misplayed anyways. But second thing, like, we have all those ults. We can use the ult if we want to. Here the only issue is we lost this. We are not going to have the buffs anymore. So I will actually buff here. And we are just going to burn those cards just in case. Hey, who knows, just in case. And then next round, we're just going to ult with our Sadiel. And thanks to the buff of our Arthur, we should be one-shotting. If I remember correctly. I'm not 100% sure, but I think we should be one-shotting. Wait a second, I didn't even give gear on... Oh no, it doesn't matter. The gear on Jaden's account doesn't matter at all, because we're gonna ult with our Sadiel. So we are going to just do this, and here as you can see, we are totally overkilling. And yeah, as I said, I totally misplayed, but it still worked out totally fine. It's still like super easy. There's nothing gonna happen. And the reason why Liz is in the backline is, even if you are like super unlucky, the moment your Liz dies, your team is full health and gains 2 more ult gauges. And this is how easy you can actually beat it without cheesing it out. And now we're going to show you guys how to utilize the same team, but we're going to solo instead of having a second partner. So for example, if you don't find, or if you can't find anyone who's gonna help you, or you're just going to use an AI, or you have to carry a friend. So here as you can see, first of all, we are going second, so it doesn't matter at all. And yeah, basically what's hopefully going to happen now is that our Fraudent dies. Okay, that is really great that the single target went onto him. So with another AoE, he's definitely guaranteed to be dead. So I've been actually troubling a bit. If we're not going to be able to get this, I will actually link you guys to the old video I did, because yeah, the problem with the level 90 Liz is she doesn't die. Like, she's not just level 90, she's also SA4, which is a big issue for me at the moment. But yeah, so what we're going to do is we're going to ult here, we're going to merge here, and we're getting 1 ult gauge onto our Sadiel. So if you're going to use a card after you use the ult, you still keep the ult gauge, because yeah, he's gonna use the card when he doesn't have any ult gauges anymore. So here basically what we need is that our Liz is going to die, and as I said, apparently my SA4 level 90 Liz is just way too tanky, so I'm in a little trouble. But yeah, so first of all, what we're going to do is we need 2 ult gauges onto our Sadiel, so maybe moving 3 times ain't that bad, and we're going to burn this. And basically when our Liz dies, she's gonna give them ult gauge, and then we are good to go. But the problem is, yeah, if we don't get those ult gauges, we are in big trouble. But yeah, so here as you can see, we are like super full. Like, come on, we have just way too much health. That is so annoying. And yeah, I think we can still eventually do it, to be honest, because we can, as long as she doesn't strip the buff, we're good to go. So what we're going to do is here, we are getting the ult here, and yeah, soon she's gonna die, and even if we have the debuff on, she's gonna cleanse it. So we can just burn this card for now, and hopefully she's not gonna strip our buffs, and then we can still clear it. But yeah, as I said, usually Liz would have died actually. Given us Sadiel's ult gauges, we would have gotten both ults and we would have won already. But yeah, here right now, she's gonna increase her HP, which is a really bad thing. Here she's gonna debuff us, but the debuff is fine, because now basically Liz is gonna die and Liz is gonna cleanse us. And we are actually able to beat this because we are kind of lucky, because we had the 2-star buff. So if you only have a 1-star buff, obviously buff onto our Sadiel. But yeah, now we're just going to use both ults, and then we're good to go. Damn, this took me actually quite a lot of tries. Wait a second. It should kill, right? Please. Damage variance. No. Okay, I won't do it anymore, guys. But yeah, I think you guys have seen the trick, what I mean. And usually, like, if you run with someone else, there's someone else who does at least some damage as well. I mean, yeah, this is just big yikes. It is what it is, but I think you guys know. I will link the video, the old video, where I was able to auto this. My cam focus. Oh yeah, it's whatever. Okay, guys. I won't do more because it's stamina lost at the moment. So yeah, but it definitely is possible to solo as long you don't have a freaking level 90 SA4 Liz. So yeah, that's it, guys. That's basically it for the video. So unfortunately, I was not able to solo the Valenti stage anymore because, as I said, it's just the Liz being too tanky. We're going to do the free summon really quick. And yeah, I really hope this video was helpful or you enjoyed watching this. And yeah, if you did, definitely make sure to subscribe if you're not subscribed yet, or eventually give this video a like, or comment down below what you liked about this video or not. So unfortunately a shaft here, but yeah, thank you so much for tuning in, and peace out for now.